Thanks, Ian.
Okay, wait, who's going to bingo? Can I come in for like just an hour?
No,
No, you can't.
you're fine.
Because I totally love bingo, but I don't love 2 hours of bingo.
Oh, it's worth it, man.
Go for 2 hours.
So honestly, I just want to come for like a fun bingo. I'm not really interested in this part of this. Unless it's blanks. Blanks is fucked up.
I just want the mini fridge.
The children, it's pretty cool. But I'm hoping that I don't win. It's fucking fun.
I haven't won a single game. I was close to winning once with this other. I haven't won anyone for anything. But like I won this one, or this other guy won the round. We both did rock paper scissors scoring. I'm not Joe Goldberg, okay?
I went for 2 hours of bingo. You would see that big word side of me because I can't stand people winning.
Like when it's like blackout bingo and somebody else bingo, the whole room goes, ah. Yeah. You remember that one guy that was like, I have a bingo, and then we were all like screaming at him because he actually didn't have a bingo? Yes.
That is like the most like, socially anxious I've ever been. Like thinking how to be like, wait, do I just my tone?
But they have a projector up and how we do Excel spreadsheet and they have like BINGO and the numbers associated with the letter, and they mark out which ones are like named, so that they think like if they to clarify if you want bingo, they'll look.
Wait, do they have one of those rollers?
Yes.
It's real bingo. It's real fucking bingo. You can't have bingo without a roller.
All right, on that note.
Shut up, it's not important.
All right, on that note, let's get this party started. So, first things first, next week we'll begin the election process. As we stated before, you say you want to run 1 week, you give your speech the next, and then you vote to 2-week process. We'll start that whole thing next week, but get prepared for.
Is gerrymandering
Maybe. Get prepared for that. Every position is open, and if you're unsure of what a position is, these are all the positions. We have president, vice, secretary, treasurer, webmaster, outreach, activities, med ed, advisors. So that's everything that's open. So get ready for that. And then for today, we're going to kind of have a little bit of a shorter meeting. I'm going to go over a few things, and then we're going to go upstairs, whoever wants to, and take a tour of the new computers and how they look. And things like that. So Ian is currently under the weather, literally.
He's really under the weather.
He's really under the weather. Yeah, he's really under the weather. So Ian's not here, so we're gonna go on talking about the weather challenge to begin with. We'll first talk about sure.
I'm actually curious as to how much of pumpkin blowing is.
Let's see.
Middle of the road.
So not terrible, not the best. Overall, as a team, we are pretty much near the bottom. So ain't a whole lot more we can,
I'm like just below you.
huh?
I'm like just below you.
Oh yeah, that for some reason I'm an idiot, but okay. So what are you working for exactly in the weather challenge? This is a list of the winners last year. Everybody in here gets a trophy, and I'll kind of just show you everybody first. So they only give out a select number. We actually had 2 winners last year.
We also get addresses and when they're usually home.
Sure. Devin won last year in LA. He got a runner-up trophy for LA. Yeah. And then I won a trophy last year for Greensboro. Thank you. Thank you. Was a heck of a time. Didn't even know I was in the running until the last day, which made it even better. Didn't have to worry. But yeah, that's that, you know. So we're gonna do it. And so what's going on right now around the country? We actually do have some severe weather down south in Oklahoma, getting ready to push into Arkansas. And so we'll read the nearest mesoscale discussion and see what's going on here.
Is there any chance that, like, obviously it's gonna run out of, you know, severe steam by the time it gets here, but will we get any rain?
Oh, we're gonna get some rain.
We get rain tomorrow.
Um,
Like, I can go for some rain, I want a rainy day.
Yeah, we can, let me, you know. So basically, if you want to know what's going on severe wise, you really want to go to the SPC and look at the mesoscale discussions. They kind of give a detail of what they're thinking and what's going to happen. And so from here, we can see that we have a cold front along with the dry line stretching down south. Low dew points, but you know, aloft quite cold, which gives you that energy source that you need. Or instability, you know, 21 Z sounding from OU wind showed 2000 unstable Cape. So that's pretty good for this time of the year. And then, you know, it says satellite shows a dry line, basically a triple point kind of approaching Wichita Falls. And then out of this, some supercells possibly. And then as the night rolls on, the evening low level jet strengthens up so that we have photographs as well as steep lapse rates, you know, with 500 millibar temperatures near negative 17 degrees Celsius. That's pretty good. Damaging hail will be possible, and then a brief tornado will occur as these photographs get basically strong. I don't think so. There could be. I haven't looked all day though, so it's very possible there could have been, but I haven't looked. And so if you want to actually see what's going on, a lot of this, you can look at the SPC mesoscale analysis. So you can look at Cape, surface Cape here. We can see that.
There's a 1500 south.
Yeah, so basically the dashed areas are SIN, which is convective inhibition. So the parcels are not going to rise in those areas if it's dashed. If it's open like this, chances are there is no cap there. But mostly you want to look at the mixed layer Cape, so 1500, you know, not terrible. So you're going to learn this in synoptic and dynamic. Basically, you're going to have some type of inversion. So it's going to be cooler at the surface than it is above it. So basically the air parcel can't move through and punch through that area because it's stable beneath it. And so as temperatures go in the afternoon or evening, the temperatures at the surface warm up due to daytime heat. And so the energy at the ground or the temperature moves. So as the lapse rate's like this, the temperature goes like this, goes like this, goes like this, goes like this, until eventually the parcel is free to rise. Yes, it gets it away. Like I said, once you get into dynamics and synoptic, you're going to get a pretty good dose of what that actually means. And then we can look at wind shear here to see what we've got going on. And we can see here that as the front, like they said, is like this. We're beginning to line out a little bit because the 0 to 6 kilometer shear is getting to be perpendicular to the front. So basically what this means is as it begins to rain into the storm itself, and then it just keeps raining and raining and raining. And that basically a very, how do I put this? A very minimal way of describing how that process works. You kind of want to look at 0 to 6 kilometer shear to see if it's parallel, perpendicular. If it's perpendicular like this one to the front, you're going to get more supercellular single cells that don't rain into themselves and can sustain. So that's something to keep in mind of. Let's see, there's a few other things on here. Cheat code, we can see what that looks like, which is just surface vorticity and 3 Cape. So right through here is where I would say, or somewhere right through here where this cell is, has the best chance of producing a tornado right now. Wherever you have the surface vorticity and higher values of 3 Cape intermixed, that's where I would be if I was down there. I would leave that alone and I would head right down here. That's the #1 spot to be. And that's really about it. We can look at rain for tomorrow if you want. Let's see. I had to think of. Okay. All right, so let's see what we got. I hate these ads.
That's why you get that.
I have an account, but I'm not signed in. I don't remember my password.
You need an account for ad block?
No, for this, for people with it, right?
Yeah, you get more models, and you get more model parameters. So let's see, they have about, GFS has about 2/10 maybe, if we're lucky. You can see what the HER says here. That's fine. They're a little bit more aggressive. 3/10 maybe.
I love how it sort of swaths over like a marker. That's really satisfying. You ever played that piece?
What the?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
You're weird, but in the good way.
Let me know.
But in the good way. All right, speaking of weird and fun, big congratulations goes out to the Western Illinois Lebanon men's basketball team for winning at Nebraska last night. So good job to them boys.
The girls go on Monday night.
Who they play?
They played University of Illinois Springfield.
UIS.
Yeah.
That must not be. UIS is kind of down.
This year.
We'll find out shortly. That shouldn't be a contest. That'll be a good game to fall. Eastern Michigan about beat Indiana, so that'll actually be a good game. They about beat Indiana yesterday. Other than that, I'm going to that game. Screw Eastern. They do play Iowa though, at Iowa, so
It's fine.
they lost a lot of their people, so I don't know. They're gonna be struggling to find an identity for sure. But yeah, I don't really have a whole lot else, unless you guys want to look at something, talk about something.
We can also play Jackbox.
Ooh.
What's that?
Oh, you are going to love it. It's like social crack, basically.
Okay, that's not how it's. It's like, it's a mixture of like stuff, use your phone. There's like stuff like Jeopardy. Yeah. There's like other, this is such a random collection of games and stuff. It's like Mario Party, but like a little less aggressive sometimes.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. I mean, only other thing I was gonna do was go upstairs and look at the computers, but
Yeah, let's just do that.
but if we do that, we're gonna end the meeting
Is
officially.
that in your little office?
There's 3 of them. But I mean, it's not my office. Everyone should use it. It's not like you might have to fight me to get off AWIPS, but like I'll literally fight you. I mean, I'm not kidding. If you get off AWIPS, I'll fight you.
Oh, wait, you play SIV?
Oh yeah, bud.
Oh my gosh, that's where I'm from.
Go down there, bud. December 7th, 7 p.m. Finals week. Finals week. Head on down there. Play Greenville too. Easy W. I hate Greenville.
Greenville was awful even in high school.
Yeah, I went to basketball camps there, and it was just whack.
No, Greenville is literally terrible.
All right, they play Notre Dame though tomorrow. We'll see how they do at Notre Dame. The men's are, yeah.
Jesus, no wonder Springfield lost. Look at that logo. It's horrendous.
That's the old school logo. Here's the new logo.
It's a little better. Not very
The
much.
new logo looks like that.
Oh, that's decent.
It's not a little bit, I can't see.
Huh?
Logo is like UIS, Scots, and
Yep, that's
Ooh,
That's-
Ball State should be a good one.
E, bud. E. We got an O. Yeah. O. O. All right, Ian, is there anything else we need to add before we break out of here? I'll say no, but
Are you really laughing even?
don't think so. Ian, we got to spell correct. Come on. Don't.
Oh, come on, dude.
Come on. All right.
Ashamed of yourself.
All right. We'll forgive you this time, but don't let it happen
Next
again.
time your fingers.
Okay, that's a little extreme, but you know, all right, so I guess we'll go ahead and, call her a day. I know we've got some crazy bingo players that are ready to just go nuts in bingo. They've even been singing the bingo song, so, all right, we will pause, I can't even talk. That's where we'll stop. So, all right, Ian, I'll let you take over from here. And we'll see you next time. Hope you feel better. So, all right, bye, Ian.
Do we get to look at the computers now?
Yeah.
Yeah.